Hello, my name's Hellena Taylor, and I am the voice of Bayonetta. The final offer to do the whole game as a buyout, a flat rate, was $4,000 US. This is an insult to me. I am asking the fans to boycott this game and instead...
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
I meant to do this much sooner. Life came up, shit happens. I'm in a better space, but I need to be in a much better space still. But let me just get to this. Taylor. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? We need to boycott the game. Don't buy the game. They underpaid me. But there's like very little transparency here. I knew since day one that something was up. Even if that was the case, like even if you were underpaid, Taylor, you do realize that if money was the issue, all you need to do was get banging from your fans. Well, you sort of said yourself about how big the Bayonetta series is. Well, oh shit, Bayonetta 3, boycott the game, don't support it, y'all. They were trying to underpay me $4,000 and that's it. Even if that were the case, all I had to do was like make a GoFundMe, have like donation streams. And then what's weird about that is that you said that you need to put that money towards charity. Like she mentioned about charity. What about charity for yourself? Doesn't that sound like a lot more ideal for you? Especially if you were saying that you're having like money issues. I did double check about that later, but I couldn't be sure that was the thing that she mentioned. So I was like, no one's gonna. Okay, people shouldn't buy that. Even if people find me about it, telling some, oh man, dude, like they're underpaying her. This is like injustice. Like this shouldn't be a thing. This shouldn't happen to her. Like she did so much for the series. She was being a voice actor. See, she's the voice actress. Like, dude, this happens all the time. Like mistreatment of like employees, mistreatment of like devs in the game industry. This happens all the fucking time. So if you're gonna boycott this game, you might as well boycott most games out there. Like Fortnite's a very big fucking example. Like those guys work. Those guys probably work until they fucking die. So you're telling me you're gonna suddenly stop playing that game and start getting V bucks all because of like all because of like what the voice actor said? Are you really gonna do that after being knee deep in the game for months? I've seen most of y'all try. I just see y'all do that, but I know y'all aren't because y'all don't realize that this happens a whole lot of the time. So moving past that point, there's also how it. I'm sure this all happened within like a week. It didn't take people much time at all to find out that, oh shit, she's not telling the truth. It's not even like a half truth. It's even less than a core truth. Like she's not being truthful in the slightest. All she was trying to do was like paint Platinum and Nintendo. She was trying to frame them in like a bad lighting. So it's like what we're missing is the fact that they're actually going to pay her way more than what she said. And she didn't mention, is it per session? Is it just for, does that $34,000 and encompass like multiple sessions and multiple lines. She didn't mention anything about that. And then she also was talking about like freaking Bayonetta, like the whole series, like it's like over for $400 million worth. That's how much a series is worth, and that's without the merchandising. The other day, get this, I saw that the dude said that she she looked at the sales figures and then multiplied everything by 60. But I did some calculating on my own and found out that it wouldn't even be it wouldn't even be over like freaking 300,000. Like, dude, if it, because like she didn't factor in that the Bayonetta series actually has a tendency to like drop down in price very fast. So they're not gonna. It's not gonna be $60 like throughout the whole game's like lifespan. Even upon like the sequel, like you're gonna find copies of Bayonetta 1 and 2 easily be like 30 and 20 within no time, practically. So within some calculating on my own, uh, from the game sales, I struggled to get over 100,000. I think what I got was like 12,000 or some shit like that. So the Bayonetta series don't make bank like that per se. So I meant to say like 100 million. Sorry. So I don't know how she calculated that, but she calculated all sorts of wrong. Like you need to calculate like a whole lot of like 30s and 20s if you're trying to get like a good accurate summation of that shit. So there was the fact that she brought that along with how she God man. When it came to her counteroffer, there's a report out there saying, according to this guy, she wanted 6 figures. Like, dude, I'm looking it up like right now. Homer Simpson's voice actor, he he gets paid 6 figures. One more. And then also freaking the Family Guy main voice actors, 6 figures. So it's like, bitch, this ain't for one. You're not because like when she came out with all this shit, I'm willing to bet most people are like Taylor, who? Taylor Swift? Or do you mean Taylor Swift? I'm willing to bet most people wouldn't like that because no one that when it comes to Bayonetta series, okay, when it comes to like most of these like action games here, people are trying to buy the game, not looking into the voice actors or the devs. People don't look at all that shit. I can't tell you just how fast people are, be trying to like skip the credits all the fucking time. People are tired of fucking credits and shit. Okay, I bought the game, let me play the game. It's not, I bought the game, let me look at the voice actor, and then when we get to the game, then let me try to beat. No, there's none of that. So she got the game all fucked up. No pun intended. But, so it's like, you're not an extremely well-known voice actor compared to Seth MacFarlane, Peter Griffin, or freaking Homer's voice actor. And these guys are paid per episode 6 figures. We're not on that shit. We're talking about you, what's happening for a game. So again, she got the game all fucked up. Low key fucking video game. I want to be paid per episode. I want to be on that shit. But I was also like, if you're really getting paid $4,000, take the fucking money and Patreon, GoFundMe, like just roll with it. I can't tell you just how much, and then that'll save you the headache that you're dealing with now with all these statements and claims, so people don't have to fact check your shit. So if you just double down on the rule, throw that shit out the park, then you can actually expand upon that. People will feel sorry for you, like have sympathy for you, and be like, "Oh man, like I should keep supporting her." I believe that's what's going on with Travis's voice actor. I don't know his case like that. I may have it up somewhere, but you could just double down on the whole situation with what you were given if that was what was really trying to happen. So we don't have to deal with this whole boycott controversy stuff coming up out of left field, because like you should just let people are gonna freaking decide like on their own if they're gonna buy the game or not. Guess what they're gonna like measure that on most of the time? Is the game fucking good? Not this whole voice actor thing. It's not this whole oh well how they treat their devs, how they treat their voice actors. Like there's none of that. And then like when I dropped a comment on that like much earlier, like then like the first few days this was going on, people agreed to me. I got 2 likes off of that shit because people knew it was fucking true. I had that happen with me, and then like there was people siding with her with this whole bullshit. And then we also wouldn't have to deal with this whole thing about the director for Bayonetta, like, him going cold on this, like him blocking his like Twitter and talking about some warning, and then like we didn't need this whole statement from the company. So just to avoid all that shit, you could just be like, you could have just been on some OnlyFans shit or something. Like I'm being so for real. Plus the 4,000, like 4,000 is 4,000. I'm just saying there. She could easily get like their run money because guess who we're talking about? A woman. I don't care if it's ASMR. You can do a whole lot with that. And everyone knows how sexy Bayonetta is. Double down on it. You can easily make a whole career off of that shit. Just ASMR. Like streams, like be on some Amaranth shit with that. So like there's like a whole lot of problems going on with this whole fiasco on her side. Fuck a company right now. She did everything wrong. And then she had the nerve, the thought to be like, that's a luck being a voice actor replacement. Fans spend that money elsewhere. Don't support this game. And she was like, she don't deserve the role. But bitch, who the fuck is you? Bitch, who the fuck is you to say some dumb shit like that? Like, what? If she got the role, it is what it fucking is. Characters get role replacements all the fucking time these days, like especially these days. Like, do you know how many voice actors fucking Sonic had? We'll be here all day with that one. And then like the voice actors for even just DBZ, like again, we'll be here all day. So what she really tried to play up like this whole like she tried to take advantage of this whole situation in like the worst way possible. Just lay it out to try to wrap this whole thing up. Okay, and then also before I do that, I'm trying to investigate the fucking game because it's been 3. The game I'm trying to wait for like years now. I'm about to get the fucking game. Fucking mistreatment. I know this happens all the fucking time. Because again, I don't care about the fucking game. Now, if like the company is like legit murdering the devs, like yeah, I'm gonna stay away from it. But this whole mistreated thing, like look, they're not being held up in the office. Like every hour of their life until they die. It's only to push the game out. They still got 11 kids to like go to like pig out, coom out, do whatever. So I know they're rather secure with that one. And if the game doesn't do well, I know who to blame. So it's like, listen, just to break it down. I mean, the real breakdown is you not do any of this shit. Just do a fucking role. Do your job. So like this pretty what happens when you don't do your fucking job. Anything fuck it up in the process and make everything worse. Like I was like, dude, what the fuck is this whole situation? How can she fuck it up that bad? Oh my god, dude. I didn't look at any other videos for this, but yeah, so that's sure that's my hot take, but I'm certain people will really believe me at this point since the whole situation's like over with now. But one like try to cover it as soon as possible. So yeah, it's hot take central, and I'm out.